But as I started going out and talking to people, speaking at conferences like Unshaken and speaking at churches that I get out and talk to, what I was finding is that people were overwhelmingly feeling this increasing hostility in culture. I heard story after story about how people were being cut off by family members, a lot of parents being cut off by their kids.
Right.
They're being cut off by their friends in a lot of cases. Some people were losing jobs. Some people had trouble getting jobs in the first place because it was hard to find a job that would fit within their beliefs. And so as I heard this over time, I realized there is really a sense of, okay, now that I have a biblical worldview, I don't like what's happening in response to that, right? And so I started to realize I think that somebody needs to kind of break down the hostility more to understand, hey, this is the expectation that we need to have in today's culture. It's going to be like this because I think Christians have had the wrong expectations. For too long, we've thought that being a Christian means being nice. And if people are happy with you and if they like you, if you're over here with your clear biblical worldview, then everything's going to be okay. But I think what we're seeing increasingly is that that's not the reality of it. And so as people are starting to see this hostility arise, I wanted to break it down, analyze it, kind of say, hey, this is why. This is where the hostility is coming from. But then also go to the next step of saying, yes, this is the reality of the situation, but that doesn't mean to be quiet so there's less hostility. This is hostility we need to come to terms with and then be salt and light and then pursue the common good in our culture. So that's really how I came about writing the book.